Wake up! Wake up! Oh no!
Quick, to the top of Mount Wanahakalugi!
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Grim Dawn. Crate Entertainment, the studio behind Grim Dawn, has put out a new Grim Misadventure, and I'm going to continue to cover everything on the highly anticipated DLC coming to Grim Dawn, Fangs of Asterkarn. Now, this Grim Misadventure is titled Wake Up, and we're going to cover it in 1 second. First, and huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Boot.dev. Now, if you don't know about Boot.dev, right now they are trying to tackle one of the hardest problems in programming: boredom. And I get bored very, very easily.
Squirrel!
Now, you might not know this about me, but I have never coded anything in my life until now. I have beaten the tutorial and I am now on to variables. So far, my favorite feature on boot.dev is the solution button.
God, give me the answer!
Being new to this, there's nothing more frustrating when you hit a wall and not knowing what to do, and boot.dev is there to hold your hand, which is great. Learn back-end web development from start to finish: Python, Go, JavaScript, TypeScript, SQL, and C. And again, they're trying to cure your boredom, which means you're going to get achievements, you're going to get quests, you're even going to have boss fights with boot.dev.
You won! You did it!
The best way to learn to code is building real projects, and that was what we are currently doing. I'm building a game called Fantasy Quest. Go to boot.dev and try courses right now for free. Then use my code ActionRPG to get 25% off your first year if you choose the annual plan. Huge shout out to boot.dev for sponsoring today's video. And we're off. Grim Misadventure 193, titled Wake Up. Don't worry, it'll make sense in a second. Take a deep breath. All right, ready everybody? All right, because we are diving into another Grim Misadventure. Last time we shared some of the legendary sets coming to Fangs of Asterkarn. Sets are some of the most involved item work in the expansion. We'll ship with 17 of them. Now let's talk about epics and finally waking up their true potential. Get it? They're waking them up. That's why the title's, okay, it's not that funny. Mythical Tainted Swamp Grips, Epic Heavy Gloves. Now, you will see the regular epic item here on the left, and then on the right-hand side, you will see the legendary heavy gloves that have been awakened. Now, if you're just counting affixes, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 7 additional affixes, and I'm not sure if they have a higher roll range or not, but that is a huge update coming for Fangs of Asterkarn. We previously hinted at this system in Grim Misadventure 184, but we were light on the details. We did mention, though, that the process is very straightforward: awakening epic items and unlocking their legendary potential. Legendary potential? Now you're speaking my last epoch language. Will require Ashes of Awakening. You may recall these are important for affix rerolling too. Ashes of Awakening are primarily acquired in Ascendant mode, so it's not a walk in the park to find these in bulk, but you can use the Ascension Altar to activate mechanics such as Resplendent Troves and Marked by the Void on any difficulty and have a chance of finding some. In that, all the new features tie together and support each other. And again, it shows another one. So Mythical Ring, Epic, and then when you awaken it, look at the difference. I almost can't even fit it on the page. And then they just give us a bunch of examples: epic to legendary. Unbelievable. Because this let's just say you have 100 rare items and it's like, well, nobody uses them because it's mid-tier. That just brings all of those to endgame. The purpose of the awakening system is to, over time, take the hundreds of epic quality items in the game that have largely fallen out of favor in endgame and give them a second chance on life. Why have all these wonderful art and itemizations if they serve no practical purpose? With the release of Fangs of Asterkarn, we plan to transform many of the existing epics into legendary, and we intend to continue doing with updates after. So they literally say, a lot of times it's like, is Fangs of Asterkarn the last thing we're going to get? They put right here, we're going to get updates after it's released. Whether we eventually cover every epic in the game remains to be seen, but you can see the potential for years to come. Ooh. So you got gloves here, epic to legendary, armor. It just keeps showing them. But how does one take the ashes and harness this power?
I have the power!
The knowledge is not known to man, but should you befriend the right allies in the battle ahead, your trust may be rewarded with access to their unusual reliquaries. Oh, great. Now we're going to Diablo. Then it's a mere matter of gathering the right materials for the job, and Awaken the Epics will be yours. Like knowing what's coming up next in Grim Dawn, check back August 11th for the next Grim Misadventure. Okay, so we know now we're getting 17 sets. We know now that we're going to be getting not all. We're going to be getting a bunch of epics that are going to be able to be awakened and turned into legendaries, and they have confirmed that the game will continue to get updates after Fangs of Asterkarn, which is awesome. Now, the question that keeps coming up, and again, maybe you didn't see my video, I'll link it at the end here. When are we actually getting this update? Now, 19 days ago, and again, this is the last video I put out, they put out a development update talking about Fangs of Asterkarn. Everybody wants this. When are we actually getting this DLC? And they talk about the size of the game and scope creep, and the game just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Now, we were supposed to get it end of 2024. Then they moved the goalpost to mid 2025, and now they moved it again, and they really moved it pretty far. So listen to this. As of now, a late fall/winter 2025 release is within the realm of possibility. The way that is worded, I would put it like no chance, but they do put it right here. So I would not be surprised if this slips to spring 2026 or even early summer. Which means if they continue with the creep and all the stuff coming on the game, you're looking spring, summer 2026. Or maybe another year. Damn. 2024 and to mid 2025 to a year after that. So the game, I mean, a lot of people are excited. And just to be clear, I want the game to be perfect. I want it shipped right. So I want Crate Entertainment to take all the time in the world to make sure the game is ready. But I'm excited to get my hands on Grim Dawn's latest update. If you don't know, we're going to get a Were-Raven with the Berserker class. That is very, very different. All right, that's the video. Pretty short and sweet. Grim Misadventure 193. Wake up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe if you think I have earned it. We are about 400 subscribers away from 100,000. Blown away by the support by this awesome community. Make sure you join the Discords where we do movie nights, game nights, all the subathon activities. We do a game giveaway or merch giveaway every 2 weeks. Currently, the giveaway is an Action RPG hat. Awesome place to hang out. Over 5,000 people in the Discord. And check out my new website, actionrpg.com. We're hiring new writers. We've got news, event calendar, and more games coming online. First link in the description is my website. I'm done. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.